Okay, so as promised, I am back. I am finally able to film some videos because my new apartment is all furnished up and cozy and nice, and I got to catch up after Japan and moving and stuff like that. And because quite a few people asked, I don't just say that, there were actually so many people who asked. I film a video with my complete Japan haul, everything we got, because just a few days ago we decided to open up our suitcases. I don't know if you followed my Instagram journey to Japan. At the end we had 2 full suitcases, like full-size suitcases full of stuff that we bought there. We went completely overboard. It was way too much, but I'm very happy about it. It was the best time consuming of my life. And we took some time. We got us a fun drink and something to eat, and we put on candles and some music, and we opened the suitcases and we took our sweet time. We almost took like 3.5 hours to unpack everything, because we said like we want to celebrate this, because after everything is unpacked, this trip is officially completely over. It's still there, it's still a memory, but there's nothing left to do. And so we took our time. So each one of us got to pick something from the suitcase, unpack it, we looked at it together, and the other person, so my fiance, as you maybe saw, was then his turn, and then my turn, and so on. And it took us almost 3 hours. So I am very not sure how long this video is going to be, but it's gonna take how long it's gonna take, because I want to show you everything. So I tried to categorize it. You cannot see from this frame, but I am surrounded by stuff, like all here and all there is full of stuff, and yeah, it's a lot. I tried to categorize it. Maybe I will have some chaos in there. I don't know if I have separated them good enough, but I hope it's going to make some sense. I think I have to adjust my frame just for a second, but I will leave this intro. Okay, you're a little bit closer so you don't see my sofa here. We're gonna keep this low key, so no second takes. You're just gonna get what you're gonna get. And yeah, without further ado, I will start. And I thought it would be kind of sweet, pun intended, to start with edible stuff, so sweets and snacks we got. And yes, we still haven't opened them. That's why I need to make this video, because some of them need to be consumed soon. First off, we got a lot of Kit Kat. I think that's a really typical thing to get in Japan. So there are a lot of Kit Kat flavors. They are not vegan. I am usually plant-based vegan, like 99% of the time. Very difficult in Japan, and because I love sweets, I allow myself this, but usually I don't eat milk stuff. So here we have Kit Kat. I think it's apple pie, apple pumpkin pie, with Halloween ghosts in there. I haven't tried them. Some of them we tried already in Japan, so we know that we like them. And even when I was skeptical if I would like them, for example with a pineapple Kit Kat, they were so good. So I am sure they are gonna taste really good. Then here we have some with pancake flavor. Also really excited. We have a peach flavor. Then, of course, we cannot go without matcha flavored. They were also darker matcha flavored, but I like this one better when we were there. And last but not least, we have strawberry. Obviously, they're good. So I kind of wish we got more But we already couldn't like fit everything into the suitcase, so oh well. Then here we have, I actually kind of forgot what this is, but it's so cute. It was in Kinosaki Onsen, which is like an onsen village, and they have a lot of like gift shops and stuff like that. And I think these are cookies, and because there are a lot of like water birds living there, I think there was a lot of bird related things, so yeah. This one my partner chose. I think this he gonna gift to his mom. I'm not too much about chestnuts, but I think she's gonna like it probably. Here we have, I think these are mochi. I'm also not sure anymore. I kind of sometimes forgot what these things are. But they are, yes, they are mochi. I remember. They're mochi or mochi, and they are bunny shaped. So they kind of look like this. They kind of like egg shaped, but they have like little bunny ears and eyes on them. Like, how cute is that? And I think these tamago cream daifuku, I think this is with egg or something, but it's also sweet. We have to try them. Maybe we can do another video like taste testing these, if you like, maybe a short one, not like 2.5, 3 hours. This one I chose also because of the very funny illustration. It's white chocolate and pistachio, and I love both of these flavors, and they look like the perfect couple actually. So here we have, I think they are from Nara, where you have the little deer, and they are, I think, as mochi as well. Maybe like this. Looks like it. But how cute. Then we have some sweets. I think Sasha mainly got these because of the iconic tin. It's from Kamakura. It's known for its like tram that goes by the sea, which is a really nice view, because they have a lot of like gifts that are themed around this tram because it's green. And I don't know which Ghibli film is it that has these like tins with sweets in them. It's kind of iconic, so I think he mainly got it because of that. Last edible stuff, I got 5. They are gifts as well, so 5 of these. They are herb, like seasoning, that's the word I was looking for, seasoning from Kyoto, and they are kind of known for that. If you are at Ishiki Market, it's really known, and you cannot miss them because they're gonna be loud and have you taste it. And I saw it online and I was like, I gotta try, and it's really fucking good. So yeah, I got 2 for us, and then I got a few as gifts for my dad and my stepdad and some friends maybe. I'm not gonna say who, but I think the person will get it before this video goes up, so it's fine. That was everything that's edible. Next. Okay, since we're on edible stuff, I will go further with anything like ceramics, home stuff, which is like bowls and anything that's similar to that. I got a bunch. So first we start with chopsticks. We got these 2. Each of us choose, I think I chose these ones and he got these ones for himself. We got them at Kinosaki Onsen as well. And also these, he chose the bigger ones for himself because he thought maybe They are made for men. It was written on there, mainly made for big hands. And I don't have as big of hands, but I like the structure it has. Yes, important. Then we have, going along with this, I haven't unpacked them yet. Maybe I can. They are chopstick rests, and that's the one Sasha got. And I got myself these like little sweet dango. I had them. I did like them, but it was weird. It's a sweet soy sauce, so you feel like it's a sweet when you eat them, and it's very chewy, but it still tastes like soy sauce. So it was different. I know why some people don't like them. I like them, but it needs to be very saucy for me to like it, because the chewy part, if there's no sauce in it, it doesn't have any flavor. So it needs to be very saucy to be good for me, at least. Okay, then we have these two. They are from the same shop these chopsticks are from. They look very green in the light, but they're more like a warm, you can see it better, more of a warm wood, and these are like rice bowls. I'm sure you could probably put soup in there. Apparently they are dishwash safe. I'm skeptical, but maybe. Next we have this. Oh, it's not really, I have to pull this off, but now you can see how much this cost. It was 350 yen, and it's a little glass with a little pufferfish on it. Maybe for some, oh, it's dirty, sorry. Maybe for some espresso, probably. Then Sasha got this bowl. It's with the kappa on it. He really likes them. He wants to get them tattooed by me as well. And it's probably good for rice or some soup, or maybe just some snacks or nuts. This one we got, and I was very excited because it's a bowl with koi on it. And just a few days ago we've been to our local Asian market, and they had them as well. So it's probably it's made in Japan, so I think it's authentic when you get them at the Asian market, but we could have bought them here. It's the same thing. This one is really pretty. It's by it's from Kamakura as well. There was a little pottery shop, and they sold different pieces from different pottery artists there, and they packed it really nicely with a little card where the artist is on and some description. It was all in Japanese, so I couldn't really I could like just photograph it and get it translated, but there's some fish, really pretty. And then I got these. I got two of these, and they are pretty much the colors I have decorated my living room in. So a really chocolatey brown with some reddish and some blue. It's not really visible here on this one. It just looks white and brown, but I have some blue pillows, and this one is also blue, also not visible on the camera, but there's some blue in here as well, and this fits actually pretty nicely. Then we have one of my favorite things. We got it on the last few days. It's a little cube vase, and it just looks like an ice cube. Really pretty. We got it from a shop that was also a cafe, and they sold some home decor stuff, and I think it was a married couple. I think that was the vibe that I'm getting, the two people working there. having the two shops and cafe together. Then we got something, I don't know if I'm technically you shouldn't bring something like that from a different country. I'm not gonna show it actually. I'm afraid that maybe this will get us into hot water. I got something else and it has some nice ceramics, but it's nothing offensive, but you shouldn't bring it from another country, so I'm not gonna show it actually. Sorry. You can DM me if you want to know. Okay. We have these two. I'm really bright. I'm sorry. Is that better? It's like late in the evening and I put this lamp, but I feel like it's maybe a little bit bright. I look so lifted. Okay, I got this one, and then I also got this one. Maybe I can show it like this. Maybe you can already tell what it is. For the brown one, you get this little piece, and then you put it here, and then you put a little incense in there. We haven't been an incense household before this trip, but we loved the smell and it was everywhere. So we got these really nice little trays, and then we got these two packages of incense. These are from a Buddhist temple where we also got the rose leaf, and these are from Kinosaki Onsen. I mean, in that onsen village, everything smelled a little bit like incense, because I feel like it's just the spa vibes. There was a lot of like herbs in the air, and here are 3 different flavors in there basically. Yes. Staying at home decor a little bit. I feel like that's home decor. We also got this one. It's a diorama wall art piece. It's a cloth, but if you unroll it, you could probably also do it on a table, but we have a round table and I don't really like cloths on there. We think of this as wall art, and for that we also got these wooden rods. They sold them together, so it wasn't my idea. They had these in the shop as well, and you just put the cloth in between, and then you can roll it up and hang it on your wall. The same idea I had with these. They are cloths to, I think you actually use them for gift wrapping, but I like them maybe framed. It's a nice piece, classical art, and also a very iconic known piece. This one, I see it more as wall art than as gift wrap. Maybe that's egotistical of me to not gift them, but I got a lot of gifts for a lot of people, so everything I show here is not even everything we got, because a lot of people, or like a few people, already got their gifts. So everything like that minus the stuff I already gifted. Technically in the terms of home decor, but I also have a category trinkets, but maybe for a trinket it's too big. It's an actual diorama doll, and we got them at a diorama shrine. And if you don't know, when you get these, you can make a wish and draw him in his eye, and when the wish comes true, you draw in the other eye. I really like that one, and we would just put it up there onto our, not up there on our console. Yes, and then I have 2 pieces. These are gifts as well. I wasn't sure in which category to put them in. I got them for my extended family. 2 fans, and also 2 more boxes of incense. I think my aunt and my father like them, because sometimes when they are on Christmas markets, they also get incense, so I think they will probably like them. Something that's not too fancy or secondhand or something like that would be This one, it's a lunchbox. I got it at Muji. I can probably also get it on Muji Deutschland, Germany. That Deutschland was really, you get me, Muji Germany, but I don't know. I don't know. Again, I cannot explain. Muji does something to me, and I buy stuff I don't need, actually. Same as this. My idea was to have this as a little coin pocket, because you have, at some point, you have a lot of coins there, but Sasha was managing all of our money and all of our coins, and he got like an actual nice little pouch for it that looked really cute. So I hadn't had a need for this one. Maybe next time. I want to pay with my own money next time, because that man doesn't want to spend money, but I do. So when I want to go shopping, I want to go shopping without someone saying like, do you really need that? I don't need to hear something like that. I had a moment where the camera wasn't working, so I'm not sure if I already had shown it. So if the next part is cut out, I already showed it to you. But we got these fish that blow in the wind, and we got them for cheap because they were a 3-pack. And a little blue one. And I think, have I shown these as well? Again, I will cut this out if I did, but I got these trays for putting like glasses, like drinks on them, and we got them in a secondhand shop. They were, I'm sorry for the noise, they were pretty cheap. I think it was like €5, no, even less. It was like maybe €2 for all of these, so very cheap. But I like the structure on the glass. I think they look really chic. And I think that was basically it for general home decor, if you don't count figurines as home decor, actually. So I will maybe clean up a little bit, and then I will go to the next category. Okay, next category is, I would say, stationery, because I only got just a few little pieces. I actually didn't buy that much stationery, which is surprising for me as well. And a few pieces I got, I already gifted to other people. First thing, technically maybe stationery. Sasha got this one for his desk, and we got it from the Artnia, I think was the name, Square Enix Cafe, which is really nice. It's a really cool location, and there wasn't too many people in there, so it was fine, and the waffles were so good. And he got this one for his desk. I got a few of these labels. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use them, but they are so cute. I couldn't resist. So I got little sushi labels, and also some stickers. I think these were from the Ghibli store, because I think so. And then we have this one from the Nintendo store, which is like a little Animal Crossing washi tape. This is also a gift for someone else, but I forgot to give them. I already saw them, but I forgot that I bought this for them. We got a little mild liner. They are not groundbreaking stuff, but I saw them there, and it has a really nice matcha green color. The next thing is probably one of my favorite things I got, and it's this. It's a little macaron. It looks like a macaron. And just a second. I need to set it up. It's a tape dispenser. Is that not great? You can... And it looks like a macaron. I love this. I love Japan, man. And because I really like the milky tape and I wanted it to definitely fit in here, I got some extra rolls. That was everything from this category, actually. So I think I'm gonna do, because that's one of the most exciting two categories, I'm gonna do plushies next. It's a lot. And then I'm gonna do figurines, blind boxes, trinkets, and then I'm gonna do lifestyle stuff. So fashion, jewelry. Yes, we got a lot, babes. Jewelry, then beauty stuff, which is also a lot, and books. Books I'm gonna do last because it's mainly art books, and I'm gonna have the best for last. That's how we do it. So plushies next. We got these. Actually, we didn't buy. Technically, we bought it, but technically we did not. Sasha won this from the Geico claw machine. I was gonna say crawl machine. No, claw machine. He got this. That's a good man right there. Okay, next. Bit cringe, sorry. I didn't find a lot of Attack on Titan merch, which was actually, there were a few things that I was weirded out, like a few of the big manga, big manga animes didn't have, barely had any merch. So I didn't see a lot of Sailor Moon, which was surprising to me. I would have loved to buy something Sailor Moon, but there was only like 2 or 3 figurines I saw, and they were like this big, and I didn't want to like, I just wanted something maybe cute. And Attack on Titan, barely saw anything, maybe like 4 or 5 pieces overall. I thought that was kind of weird, but that's also kind of how I feel on anime conventions, because there's also never really much of these two. A lot of Chainsaw Man. We saw so much Naruto, One Piece, so much. So it's always like the same. And it's not even about like how old these are, because like, yes, Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are pretty new, but also Dragon Ball, which is basically just as old as Sailor Moon. So I expected to see more Sailor Moon, but no. Attack on Titan. I didn't get this for myself. I got this for someone, and they will probably already have it by now. So yeah. I also got them a sticker of Erwin, which was the only merch I ever saw of Erwin. And I saw it on my last day at the airport, actually. It was a sticker. We got a little, I forgot the name. Are they named Koroks? Koroks? This is also a gift for someone. They really like The Legend of Zelda. Zelda. I don't know why I sometimes put R's where they are not R's. I'm sorry. And this one from, I think this was in a gashapon actually. Sasha got this one from Ranma and Half. And next one. Oh, this is one of my favorites. We got this at the Pokemon shop. I don't know how these are called in English actually, but they are from the Sleepy collection. So it's a whole collection of Pokemon plushies that look sleepy. And when I put her on my lap, it looks like a little cat. and it's so cute, and it fits my desk area really well, and I just put it on my desk chair, so the whole day it looks like he's sleeping on my desk chair, and you cannot tell me that's not the cutest thing ever. So it's not even my generation of Pokemon. I was like 1994 OG generation Pokemon, but that's so cute. I love her. Next one. These are two fitting together from the Ghibli store. They are the little child ghosts from the new movie, The Boy and the Heron, and I really like that movie. And they are very, very squishy, and I like them. I saw them, these plushies, I saw them at our local Ghibli store here in Germany, or here in Leipzig, but because they have to import them, they were like, I think like almost 30 bucks a piece. And for these I paid 5 in Japan, because I wanted to have 2. If you have just one of these, they are kind of just like a little weird guy. But 2 or 3, kind of, you get me? They make sense to have more of them. I think there were 10, but 10 is still so much cheaper. I understand. Import is expensive, but if I'm there. Next one, also we got this one at the Square Enix cafe, and it's a bit weird, but it's actually a bag, and we didn't realize until we unpacked him from the suitcase. That's the one from my fiance. And I got one as well. Oh no. Yeah, I got the bigger one, but it's more, first of all, and it's more fluffy, I think. I got so many plushies, I don't really know where to put them, actually. Also, in terms of squishy, this is also a sleepy Kirby, and it lays on my desk, and it looks really sleepy, and it's very squishy and soft, and I could actually sleep on him. It's really nice. I love plushies. We have, oh, this is a good one. We got a few Animal Crossing plushies, because where else could you get them but the Nintendo store? Of course I got Isabel. Again, I don't know where to put these, but they were so cheap. They were like 10 euros. And she got like little bells. And she can sit. If her head wasn't so big and chunky. And then I also got her. I actually forgot her name. I have to check. Oh, now I look like a human. I'm not overexposed anymore. I'm sorry. I think I was overexposed the whole time. Yes, again, here, second one from the Animal Crossing. We have more. I think that's the last one. This is the one that Sasha got himself, and it's a good choice. I feel like you have to get the roost if you see them. Still Nintendo store. This also, Sasha got this one, and it sits on, it has some sand in here. Also very good, very cute. I would have got this as well, but I haven't played like the newer Legend of Zelda, not Zelda, parts. It was more of a thing I did when I was little. Still Nintendo store, a little Pikmin. We got more Pikmin stuff. Very cute. From the Square Enix, a Chocobo. And it's like corduroy. I think that's really cute. I will actually give this to someone, because I know someone in my life. He doesn't look doesn't watch my videos. I'm gonna give this to my brother. He doesn't know yet, and he doesn't watch my videos. So, and he will probably say something like, what do I use this for? What should I do with it? But I don't care. I think he's still gonna like it, and he has to live with that. It's a little gothic Hello Kitty. Like, what the fuck? There are a lot of people, or basically all the people in Japan have little trinkets and plushies on their bags. Like, no matter the age, how young, how old, most of the like really elderly people still have little trinkets and plushies on their bags, and I need to step up my game. So this one is gonna go on one of my black bags, and I'm gonna carry her with me. And she got like a really cute dress on her. Tell me that's not the best thing. Little gothic Hello Kitty. Speaking of bag charms, we each got one of these. They were also the same ones, but they would like when you squish them, they would squeak. But I feel like that would have made me a little annoyed at some point. No, actually, I have I got myself a bag charm that doesn't even squeak. If you shake it, it's gonna like, yeah, kind of squeak, but it sounds like a little bird, and you can hear it with every step. But I like it. It's like a little soundtrack following me. And we got these in Osaka because because of all the marine food at the Dotonbori. You can get a lot of squid and crab related stuff. I have to grab them from all the way up there. And this one I got in a little, it's technically trinkets, but do you consider this a trinket or a plushie? That's the question. This one was in a gashapon. It's a little onigiri birdie. It looks like a bird, and it has like wings. Then we have a little Totoro. He looks really I think it looks worse. he's a bit starstruck, I think. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad if I look at them, but you get the vibe. Then we also get a Mario Kart banana that's from Sasha, and it's his birthday actually, and I got him this Labubu present for for his plushies because he doesn't want them to get like dirty when he has them on his back. And that's the mascot of the Don Quixote. And we at first we were a bit like nose up. We said like, no, that store is way too overwhelming. Why would anyone go in there? It's like not fun, and it's cramped, and the music is loud. And like at the end we had like 5 or 6 bags from Don Quixote, and he still sings the song under the shower. I will never get it out of my brain. I got one more from the Nintendo store, no, the Pokemon store, same thing basically. And it's that was a blind box. Technically it's a blind box, so it should have gone into the category blind box. But again, is it a blind box? Is it a trinket? Is it a plushie? I think it's more of plushie. And there were the option to get the original 3 starters, like with an English name, you know them. Eevee, Organga, Mew, and I think Ditto, maybe. Yeah, and I got Eevee, and I think that's a really good pull, but I would actually not have minded to get any of them. They were all cute. And also this is, maybe I can see it as a bridge. This is another trinket or back charm or plushie. It's from the Miffy store, and I have a brown bag that this would look really cute on. I like Miffy. I didn't get too much from Miffy, but I can show you the other two things we got. You can hear them. We got, I think his name is Boris, the little teddy bear. And also a Dorama Miffy. And since we're already on it, I will go over the other trinket stuff before I go over to actual figurines. So, Sasha got himself a carabiner of Ponyo from the first Ghibli store we went to, or maybe the second. Okay, so it's been an hour. Sorry, because I forgot a call I had. So I'm back. It's fully dark outside. I can see my neighbors. That's always a little bit weird in my new apartment. Yeah, let's go on. So trinkets. We have another one from the Gashapon, which is the one my boyfriend pulled. Little Yoshi. I got a little grape Fanta, but I said he can have it because he drank the Fanta grape. He really liked that. I am not so much. I'm more of a Coca-Cola cherry, but I like this one. It's a little jelly. I don't know what this Pokemon is called. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. And I got this one from the Gashapon. I'm not sure. I think it's a hedgehog, but I'm not sure what he is. Is it cauliflower? Is it a cauliflower? I think it's cauliflower hedgehog. Another Gashapon. I think it's a Gundam, or is it an Ava? I have a hard time telling them apart. I'm sorry. And another Super Mario little shell, and a little Mofo-san, and she's a ramen soup. She's a ramen soup with a nori. Cute. Then I got this one. It was also in a Gashapon. It's huge. And it's a little bird. I think that's it. I think that was all of the Gashapons, but I still have more trinkets. So I got this piece of sushi keychain. I think I will put it on a bag, and it's like waxy, and I like how jelly-like these look. In Japan, you have a lot of these wax replicas of real food, so you can take a look of it, and this kind of gives me the vibe why I wanted it. This one also from the Ghibli store, another little one of the fat little baby ghosts. I got this one first, and then I saw the other ones, so now I got both. Just a few more trinkets we got. From the same shop, I got the rice bowls and the structured chopsticks. We got these little keychains. That's the one Sasha got for himself, and he also got himself a little, I'm not sure what it's called in English. You know what this is. Acorn. And I got myself one as well. And he also got himself a little chili. That's from Kinosaki, actually, not from the same shop though. Then he got from the... I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. I will not edit this a lot because the video is way too long, so I'm sorry, you have to listen to my delayed thoughts. So from the Don Quixote, he got himself a really retro looking Tamagotchi. It's not yet on, but we both really like these see-through plastic ones. And the last thing I got in this category is this little Winky cat. I think I will give this to my sister. I'm not sure if she's gonna really like it, but I had to get her something, and she's like the person that doesn't never really want anything, so I don't know, I want to show her I love her, and she likes pink and she likes cats, so maybe. Next category, we get into the real fun stuff. I think I will start with figurines because it's not as many as the blind boxes, so we will start with that. I will start with the ones Sasha got himself. They are pretty cool. I'm a bit jealous because I didn't get that many figurines. We start with Anma, and it was actually a two-piece. You could get another one of his opponents and put them together, which is pretty cool. Next one. I don't know what his name is. I know he's from Dragon Ball and he's like the wise guide or something, but I don't know his name. But that's a pretty cool figurine. And they were so cheap. It's so crazy. Each of them was like between 10 and maybe 20 euros. That's crazy because if you buy them here, they are at least triple that. Speaking of Chainsaw Man, we still have to watch the movie. We wanted to watch it today because it's his birthday and we were going to the movie theater, but he had to get into work, unfortunately. So we have Power here, looking real cool. I also don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool. Don't ask me what it is from. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, okay. I'm a nerd. I promise, but not all of the same. I know that this one is from Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I know some things, just not all of them. And he has like a tray where it like floats, but every time I pick it up with the tray, it falls down. So I would just show it to you like this. And the last one he got is my favorite of his. Oh, come here. Zabuza from Naruto. He got this guy as a manga panel tattoo on his arm, and it's one of the more interesting characters, I feel like, and his blade is massive, so really cool. And again, we didn't see too much Attack on Titan or something, barely. Okay, going over to, oh no, I have one that's a gift. Also don't know what her name is. You can probably tell me. This is a gift for someone. And I just know that she really likes this character, but I don't know this character. I think she's kind of crazy, what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong, but she looked kind of crazy to me. But she looks really cute, so... she will get my friend will get this, but they have a similar vibe somewhat. I got myself 3 figurines of Nightmare Before Christmas. That was one of the first things I got myself in Japan. First of all, we got the gentleman himself, Jack Skellington, and he's real tiny and very, very thin. I think it was $5 maybe, €5. Then I have the version of him as the one and only Pumpkin King. It says Happy Halloween on it. And the last one is the mayor. He's real shapy. And I also like the attention to detail that you have his second face on it as well. Little Frian. Why do I say it in English? It's a German name, Little Frian. And she just sits there. I like that it's not her usual dress she wears in most of the show, but more her forced self before she meets anyone. And her hair is a little bit translucent down here, and up here it's a real, she's cute. She just sits there with a little flower. I like Frian a lot, the whole anime. I really like the vibe, and I'm excited for season 2. Now we have another one from the Ghibli store. It looks really yellow. It's more of a cream color in real life. Like a real beauty influencer. Yeah, it's more cream colored, not as yellow as it looks right now. But he's a real cutie, and he's a chunky boy. He's quite heavy, actually. Like, that's a heavy, he's solid. I also forgot to, Sasha got himself another one from the Ghibli store, and I think this one glows in the dark. It's from Princess Mononoke. And from the Pokemon store, you have these 2 fellas, and they look like they are carved from wood. It's obviously plastic, but they look like it. It's cute. You can put some trinkets here. I think that was, oh no, I have that one figurine. It was actually on my list when I went to Japan. I was hoping to get one of these figurines, and nobody really gets me when I was really excited to get one. And I don't know if you ever saw online these Food Fairy figurines. They are not from any like franchise or anything like that. They're just basically like an artistic little sculpture. And I always wanted to have the Burger Fairy, because you get them in a like burger like carton, where they are like in their box, the box, right? And then you have the little cheesy Burger Fairy in there. That did something to me. I wanted it, and I found it actually, which is devastating. I found one, but the package it was wrapped in was huge. It was like, even though the figurine is maybe like this, the package was like, I don't even fit this, like this and this to secure it, and there was no way I could get that into my suitcase. The only thing I could have tried is to unpack it. I could have done that actually. Now that I see how they package that, I can show you in a second. I could have done that maybe and put her in my suitcase unpackaged, because it's a package in a package. But I will show you. I got something else. It's really tiny, and I don't want to tell you how much it was in relation to how tiny she is, but it's gorgeous. And it's a little figurine of a little sushi fairy, and she's the rice, and you have the salmon on top, and you can take the salmon off and have like her little fairy body, and then like from the back And you just put the salmon on top. And she's so cute and it looks so realistic. And now the best thing, usually when you get figurines, they're either wrapped in plastic or they're in a like really basic paper box with maybe some plastic around it. This one came in a wooden box and it has like this one on top, Sushi Fairy it says, and it was slid in there really tightly. I have a hard time sliding it back, it was so tight, and I think I would just put her on that little piece of wood. It also smells really nice. So she's like served. I wouldn't want to eat her, but oh, it's so cute. Tell me that's not cute. That's gorgeous. And the box is really nice. It was the most expensive figurine I got. More expensive than anything else for the size that it is. But for me, it's like a little artwork, right? I hope you get me. That was it, yes, from the standpoint of figurines. I got two more that actually would be more considered trinkets, but I forgot. I show you now. These ones we got at shrines, so it's not a figurine, but it's a figurine. It's a little maneki neko, and it's from the actual shrine near Tokyo. That's the birthplace of this winking cat. And here we have a fox from the fox shrine in Kamakura. It's not as far up as the Fushinari shrine in Kyoto. It's not as like touristy, there's not as many people, and it's really pretty. And Sasha got himself two, so he can give one to his mom and one for himself. Okay. Oh, and a bit different, but Porco Rosso. We love Porco Rosso in this house. We do. He's a good man. Okay. The next thing is blind boxes, and we got a lot. I have to see how I can put them here. Okay, let's start. So the first few are the ones Sasha got. Obviously, I don't have the boxes, so you don't have the experience of me opening the stuff. We had that for ourselves. So here we have a little scene with Kirby in a kitchen. Cute. I will speed round this. We have another Kirby also. Sasha ones. Cute. And we have another Kirby. We have this one. And it looks really tasty. I kind of want to put it, like kind of want to eat it. Another one from Kirby. This was actually my blind box, but I gifted it to Sasha because I felt like he wants this more than me. And then we have a little bonsai tree from Pokemon. Cute. We like. Then, oh, I hope I don't. We have the little pigments in a light bulb. Cute. Another Pokemon. This was from the Gengar Halloween edition. There was a lot of Halloween stuff when we were there because it was October. Also really like this one. The pumpkin looks good, and I also always like when figurines have like this translucent things. And I think, oh no, he has, I will do the transition here. We got ourselves blind boxes at the Narita airport because there is a vending machine for Pop Mart. Fun fact, there's no way for you to buy something at any Pop Mart store in Japan if you don't have a lottery ticket. So you have to put in something in the lottery online on Instagram to be able to just put a foot into a Pop Mart store in Japan. I think that's crazy. Like, late stage capitalism. I shouldn't throw rocks being in a glass house. I know I'm sitting around of a lot of consumption here, but still, what the fuck. And there was a vending machine at the airport. That was the only place we were able to get some Pop Mart stuff. And that's a lot of the stuff you will see in a second. He got himself this. He really likes Demon Slayer. Is it Demon Slayer? Yes. I didn't watch it, sorry. I got myself, I'm not sure which series this is, but that's a little guy in a little hot spring onsen, and he got a little cat. And that's so cute. And he has a little rock hat and some trees up there. It's really cute. But when I put it down, because his hat is so massive, he kind of falls down. So maybe you have to put some putty down here so it sticks. Before I go into more Pop Mart, I will do the less interesting stuff. We have another little, I got so much shit, I'm sorry. I kind of feel like there's a little bit junk in here as well. But I love it all. Another little Totoro. I don't know who this is. It was a blind box and it's pretty cute, but I don't know his name. I know they all got names. Tell me his name if you know. And then we got, I like him, the little fella from Kiki's Delivery Service. I would have liked to get him sitting because I feel like it would have been cute if he sits on my desk shelf, but it's a blind box, so you don't know what you get. But any one of the pieces in this blind box were amazing because it's just him in every shape you can imagine. Next one, I love this one. It's a little bakery bun lion, and he looks like a little bun, and he's real toasty. There was also a squirrel croissant, which was also really nice, but he's cute. I like things that look like other things, especially if they're toasty and bakery and stuff like that. I think the rest is Pop Mart. I got this one. He's a little candle, and he's also very translucent. And let me show you the coolest thing. I never had that in a Pop Mart blind box. He lights up. It probably won't last very long, but I think that's really cool. Next we got, I forgot the names, I'm sorry. I know that they're Skull Panda, but I forgot like the little boys what the names are. And this one is clearly inspired by Stephen King's It, because he also got a little umbrella and a little paper boat. Tell me that's not Georgie. That's clearly Georgie, and I also like that he's got some translucent sleeves there. But I will take care of him. It won't get him. Next, no, I got another little boy. He's sleepy, and I think his name was Up All Night or something, or Staying Up. And he got a little pillow on his head, and he holds his feet, and it's really cute, and I feel like this often. Then I got, that's one of my least favorite. I got one that's like very gothic-y. I think the name of the series was Lilith, and it was a big box and it was very gothic-y. And what came out is kind of cute, but it's because it's a little translucent ghost. in a bouquet with some thorns. But that's the only piece in that box that wasn't a little gothic girl with like curls and sad eyes. And I really wanted a little gothic girl doll. But I got them, no worries. But that one didn't work as well. But I got my hands finally on 2 boxes of the Tiny Tiny series. When I saw Tiny Tiny online, they had their first little series by Pop Mart. I needed her. I love Tiny Tiny because it's little dolls and they are creepy and they have huge heads, and that's exactly the type of aesthetic I like. I mean, you follow me, you follow my art. That's basically what I love. But it was so difficult to get any Tiny Tiny boxes, that's the name of it, from Pop Mart stores or anything else. It wasn't possible. It was always sold out. So when I saw that they sold Tiny Tiny, I got 2 boxes. First one is this one, and she's a little I think she's a balance act, so it's all like circus related, and I think she's a little balance act because she got like one of these rods in her hand that you need to balance, and she has bows or like roses with eyeballs in them and her little heart, and it really reminds me of Alice Madness Returns where the dolls have their heart open and you have to kind of slash it, and yeah, she really reminds me of that. And she got a little sister, and she's fucking badass. She's gonna punch you in the face, like right on the nose. And the little thing down here, you can twist it. Can you see? And these drawings also remind me a lot of Alice Madness Returns. And her, I really like her design. So cute. The last blind boxes we got were the Smiskis. We got a few of them, and we had one of each of the series we found because they always have a theme. The first one was, I feel like, was a theme of like getting dressed or getting undressed, however you want to interpret. So you have one like putting on a pullover, one putting on pants, one putting on anything, and my boyfriend got the one who puts up or down, I'm not sure, his little panties, and he's looking Second one, it's like, man, he chose the series where it's like toilet stuff, so you have like one peeing up standing, one on the toilet, and one, he got the one squatting, and he's blue for whatever reason, and he's peeing, squatting, peeing or doing something else, I'm not sure. I chose the boxes with the theme of moving because we moved in our new apartment. I thought that was cute, so we got one laying down with a box that says fragile. Nice. That's how I felt at the end of our move. And last one I got was the one that's inspired by famous artworks, and they were I think there was Salvador Dali, and I actually got the girl with the earrings. That's also the one on the cover of the box. Nice. Okay, that was everything that's kind of trinkety toy stuff. Anything else that's coming now is either fashion, jewelry, beauty stuff, or books. So if you're not into that, you can just close it. See you next time. But we're getting into the girly artsy stuff. I just have to clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna finish this. I actually forgot the most important two. I got 2 skull pandas, and I almost forgot to show you. And they are newer, like the really light beigey white series. They are the newer ones. This is my second favorite of the two that I got, and I think it's called From the Mud, and she's like in a little mud puddle, really cute. But the next one is probably one of the prettiest skull panda figurines I've ever gotten. It's so pretty. I think it's called Into the Pond, and you have little fish up here and her little face, and she's like upside down diving into the pond, and you have all the little fish up there. It's so gorgeous. Also like semi milky translucent water, like a really creamy glossy beigey contrast. It's so pretty. I'm gonna have it on my lowest shelf, which is more on my eye level. Next video is gonna be a tour of my already fully set up desk, where you can see all the figures I got, all the artworks I put up, and my new desk area. So stay tuned for that. I forgot another very important thing that we have to do before we go over to fashion and lifestyle stuff. We got Pokemon cards, a lot of them. These are the ones Sasha got, and these are the ones I got, but he got us both one of the packs where you can already see the top and the bottom card. They put it so you can see it. And when I was looking for a restroom in the near area, he got me a pack because it has this card on the top. This man knows me because that's my favorite. I love Mew. And he said like he only got it because of that card, but I actually had a few really good pulls. I won't show you all of the cards I got, but besides this one that you can already see on top, I also got this one. Oh, and I actually do not care if they're worth anything. I just really like them, and full art is always nice, and it's holographic. That's not the only full art I got. I also have this one. And I got a Flareon. I do think that the Japanese ones are not worth as much as I heard. I got a few more shiny ones, but these are the only full art I got, and they're really nice. I like them. And I don't care if they are worth anything. I just like how they look, and especially how they look in my little, I got a little folder or something like that. And yeah, these are the ones Sasha got. Maybe I can see one. That's one of the full arts he got. Oh no, it's not quite full art, but very shiny. Yeah, I don't want to go through his stuff, but we gonna trade. That's it. It's a trading card game. We're gonna trade some of them. I get the cute ones, he gets the cool ones. That's why we're gonna get married. So, I already have all that. I think I'm gonna start with books actually. So if you're really not into the beauty, girly, fashion stuff, you can look at the books and then you're done. And if you're a real one, you're gonna stay to the end. I think I'm gonna start with manga. We didn't get too many because they're in Japanese. It's kind of like difficult. You can do it with an app, but it's exhausting. And we got, or Sasha got himself, a Doro, and maybe you can see it's like perforated, so it looks like snake skin, or more like lizard skin, if you know Dorohedoro. I really like it and I'm very excited for a second season. Then he got this one mainly because of the cool art style. It looks really nice. And the last one, I'm not gonna say anything about that. That's not mine. I didn't buy manga. I bought someone else a manga. Next, I got myself one of these cool books. I have a friend who has one already, and it's a book where you have like a lot of color combinations. I got it at the National Art Museum in Tokyo, and that's a really cool thing to have as an artist. Next, I got this book. It doesn't look like a book. I have to open it actually. It's a book I got in Kinosaki Onsen. Again, it's a really small town, and there is an author who wrote a book about going back to Kinosaki and a woman that goes back there, and it's her hometown, and she finds love there, and it's supposed to be a really nice, quiet slice of life type of book. And in Kinosaki you can buy a lot of crab, so it just looks like a piece of crab meat, and I'm not sure how do I open it. I don't want to rip it. Do I have to? I'm not gonna do. I like that it looks like a piece of crab meat or crab. You get me. I cannot read it. It's in Japanese, so in kanji. But I like how it looks and the concept. I think a lot of people will like this one. I got it slash with a knife, Yoshimoto Nara. Probably a lot of you know this artist. I will maybe film the books from top so you can see it, but it's his I think it's his, right? Art book. I really like the style, and I think it's quite expensive if you get it like from Europe, but this was 10 euros. Okay, so here we got at the National Art Museum, we got just a few prints, which are, I like this one, and also this one. And I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but I think it's construction workers. And then I got this one, little mantis. And a lot of the times I just kept all of these like little pieces of paper because I have a stamp book and I put a lot of stamps in there, and I want to scrapbook it, and at the end, if everything's done, I'm gonna make a tour through the stamp book so you can see everything. Here's a little bookmark, and you put it on the corner of a book. I think so, at least. This is the Pokemon encyclopedia. Is that the word? Obviously the one my partner got. And now we get into the real cool stuff, because I got so many cool artwork books or art books. And first of all, here. And they were all about 10 euros each, and I cannot believe it. Oops. I'm gonna show you from top down so you can see it better. Also this one, it's huge, and it was 10, I think so. 15, but still. So many cool artists in there. It's huge. You would pay like 40 at least in Germany. And it's like with gold foil. Same with this one. Also very known artist. I will show you. So cool. A little bit more in the actual like anime manga type of style. And the last one is also another one Sasha picked, and it's about like environments and houses, and I really like it. It's a good choice. Yes, that's everything from books. Oh, there was a print with the last one. I think that's cute as well. Yeah, I think that's the artist and in his studio, which is a nice little trinket to put in your book. And you cannot sell or buy this. You can only get it with his book. I might steal that idea, actually. Okay. Books done. Going on, I think we start with fashion. No, let's start with jewelry. I am excited and I can finally wear this stuff because I filmed this video. I have a necklace. I got it pretty early on, like in the beginning in Tokyo. Maybe even the first or second date, I think. And I been wanting a necklace like that for a while. And it's just like a ring. Tell me that does not look cool. Next, really nice packaging as well. Same shop. It was in one of the big skyscraper things, just a little booth inside. What I realized is that a lot of shops there don't have like a confined like 4-wall shop, but more like booths inside of malls. So, and they are fully set up shops for them that are always there. Next one is a ring, and it's a square one. I like that. I used to be a gold girly, but I changed at the beginning of this year actually, and I do think silver suits me a lot better. I'm more of a cool type. I'm cool. No, my undertones are a bit more cool. Last one is a cuff. I don't know if I can put it on right now, but it's a ear cuff. You can see. Huh, I think. Nice. I love it. It's heavy. Oh, I can really feel it. That could maybe oh. I think I have to get used to it, but it looks really cool. I think it might be cool to put it on when I don't have any ear jewelry on, but just this massive cuff. I think that could look cool. Okay, next, clothing. This is the only thing I can show you that Sasha got himself. He also got himself a huge puffer jacket, which is like an American, I think it's American or Canadian. No, I think it was USA. Hockey team, and it's a huge yellow purple puffer jacket from like, it looks like the 90s, but really cool, really cheap. Let's see, I got myself one of these bags. As I come to know, this type of technique is like made in Japan. You have like the structure, and if you put stuff in, it gets big. so you can put in actually quite a lot of stuff. But if you have like this, it's like tiny. I like that. Then I got myself one of these. Oh, there's one thing I have to get from my closet. I have to show you, but first, this is for your phone, and I think it's really like gothically Lolita. I have to get a phone case that supports this, so I can put this on. It was really cheap. I got it at the airport, actually. Not the most quality thing I got. Next, I went to Zara. I'm sorry, that's a bit embarrassing to buy something from Zara in Japan, but the stuff there is a little bit different. So it's a big oversized, you can see I already wore it, big oversized, and it's like a little bit snatched on the waist, but it mainly gives it some shape and movement. It does not really hug you or anything, and it's really big, and I wore it in Japan already. Then I got a few things at Uniqlo and GU. I don't know if you know GU, but it's a sister company of Uniqlo, and it's basically Uniqlo but a little bit cheaper and a little bit younger. I felt like some of the pieces were very much not for my age category, but that's okay. I got a pencil skirt, and yeah, it's quite long. I like that things there are a little bit longer and not everything is like super short. Then I got a pair of like pants, not cargo pants, but like they are low waist and they have like these cute little ribbons. I like that. I also got a cardigan, very simple. I feel like Zoella in 2012. Do you know Zoella still and her videos? I got this one secondhand, and it's a really cute, very cropped little shirt with short arms, and it's actually from the US. If you don't know, a lot of the secondhand clothing in Japan is actually Japanese Americano, so you get a lot of military stuff in there. And my thought was that if this could maybe be some kind of, not military itself, because like maybe it's changed, but it's from the US and it looks a little bit like finde, scouts maybe, but it's really cute, and I like that it's cropped. Then I got a bag from GU as well, also very gothic Lolita. Then I got from GU these little they are like triangle, and you can put it, it's a little bit grandma but also very gothic. You can put it around your hip, or maybe like a little bit like that, or maybe around your head. I will find a way, and I got it in two colors, in black and in white. This piece is a skirt, and I wanted to have the hakama pants from Muji, if you saw them, but they are expensive. I think they're 90 euros or something, and you cannot get them in Muji in Japan, because I feel like they are basically made for people who like Japan. And if you go to Muji in Japan, it's more like a totally normal household store. So they don't want to appeal to Japan lovers. They just want to appeal to people who buy stuff for their home. So, and I didn't want to pay 90 euros for a polyester pant. So I got myself a polyester pant for 10 euros. And it looks like, no, it's not a pant, it's a skirt, but it looks like the hakama pants. It's just a little pleated skirt, and it has the same length. Next one is pretty similar, and it's difficult to show. It's just a normal gray pant, and it has a piece that is just a skirt on top that's like bound sideways on the hip. So you have here a little piece open and you can see the skirt and the trousers beneath, and you have a little bow. I really like that. Maybe I can show it in a video sometime. I haven't put many of these things on since I've been in Germany, so I'm excited to try them on. I got another little thing from Zara, which is just a little yellow long sleeve. Uniqlo. I got one of the J.W. Anderson shirts, which is basically Dior for poor people. And I have it already in white with green stripes, or more like beige with green stripes, but I wanted the classic white one as well. And I also got at Uniqlo a new little cozy pullover. Last two things of this fashion haul are two Haori, like kimono jackets I got, and I'm really happy. I got them secondhand, of course, so they're a bit smelly, but I have to see how I wash them. I think they're synthetic, but that's just often the case. But a lot of clothing in Japan is synthetic, like a very specific type of synthetic, because of the high humidity. So I think they do it because it's easier at the high humidity. And it's this one. It looks brownish because of the, it's not polka dots, it's more like little flowers. I can maybe put it on. Yeah. I think this one was maybe 15 or 20. And then because I need to fulfill my need for anything black, I got myself a black one with a beige insert, and there's like sakura on it, and it's shorter, which I also like. Yes. There were so many secondhand kimonos, it was hard to choose, but I like these ones because the colors are very me and they work really well. Okay, I found two more things that are actually trinkets. So much about categories, but they are Sasha ones. I just wanted to show, I got this little guy, I think it's an ogre or a troll, and this keychain. And I'm kind of jealous of this one. I should have gotten something like this as well, because this gives me so much nostalgia. It's so 90s, 2000s, I don't know. It kind of makes me really happy to just look at it. And it's a little Kirby. Okay. We only have category beauty left, and then we're done, folks. Okay, let's start with the silly stuff. We have a Pokemon bath bomb. Guess who bought this one? Not me. I like Pokemon, but that's not mine. Then we got a bunch of face masks bought by someone who's not too much looking for ingredients, as more for cute things. And again, that's not me. But I think they're gonna do good. It's mostly, basically, I think, like just hydrating with a little butthole. I don't know if I would put that on my face. It's very cute. Very cute face mask. The face masks I got myself are a bit more ingredients based. So you have niacinamide, I'm actually not sure what this is, but niacinamide I really like to use. Also, azelaic acid. There's always like 7 or 10, between 7 or 10, I'm not sure, masks in there, so you don't always just have one. They are a bit like folded to one clump, so I'm not sure if I can get them out. Then we have one with retinol. Retinol, like face mask, I'm always a little bit, but I'm gonna try. And then we have ceramides for just a little bit more hydrating, less irritating ingredients. Then I got myself 3 SPFs because these are amazing. I wear them since then. They have like tone up. It's not really like makeup. It's more of they put a little pigment in there that helps your undertone. And here the undertone is more like violetish, bluish, which helps my undertone and makes me look very even. It doesn't really correct it because then it would just look different from my skin here. It just more like enhances it and makes you glow a little. Also, there's a little like tiny little bit of shimmer in there, but not so much that you feel like you can see it. More like glowing. And I got 3 because when's the next time I'm gonna be in Japan? Another face mask. This is like a rice face mask. They are like in a little squishy one. I haven't tried it yet. Another internet recommendation is the finde hair mask. I used one already. It's okay. It does not like, I don't think it's that crazy good, but I already use pretty good hair products, so I'm not sure if this is more of a really good drugstore thing, because I use Olaplex and stuff like that, and yeah, it's good. I may even just chop off all of my hair soon, so I may not use a lot of hair products soon. I still have to think about it though. Then I went to Heaven and Back. They got Beauty of Poseidon. So cheap, because if you buy them here in Germany, it's gonna be like 30 euros for one product. These ones were 10 euros each. Ginseng essence water I've already used for a few years. Glow replenishing milk I haven't tried yet, but right now it's all good. And the Revive Eye Serum I haven't used it as well. But I'm really happy that I got some pieces that were not as expensive. Then I got a few pieces from Muji, but I didn't buy them at Muji. I bought them at a conveni. I'm not sure. It's not. Is it Family Mart? I think it's Family Mart, or no, it's Lawson. Lawson convenis have Muji home products, and I really like that. That's a little sunscreen that I can take on the go. And then I have brightening clay face mask, also really nice. I like the simple design. And we have another little creamy toning water. Also looking forward to just taking this with me when I'm on the go or in conventions and I just need like a tiny ones, because taking these big bottles, and when it's an expensive product, I don't want to like refill it or something. We have a few bath products. I got these 2 bath salts. I think it's more of like clay. I'm not sure what that's gonna do to my bathroom, but I have to see. These one I got at the Onsen Village. and they are perfectly made to give you the onsen feeling, and I'm really looking forward to that in the colder month, as well as this one is also supposed to give you the onsen feeling. This one as well. I'm just gonna try them, and this one as well, but I think I'm gonna gift these because they are perfectly made to be gifted, as you can tell. Last few things are makeup, and they are my favorite products because I love nothing more than a lip product, and I haven't tried them since I got here, so I'm gonna open them. First thing, I got an eyeliner, and it's more of a burgundy brownish, which is my preferred eye product. I don't really use dark black on my eyes anymore. I'm a light person. I like a gothic look, but I like more of a burgundy, dark, smoky eye instead of like a black, because I have low contrast. My eyes are relative or medium contrast, I would say. This is my natural hair color, and it does look really dark on here, but if you see me in the sunlight, the contrast is not as high. It almost looks black here, but if I had black hair, I would be the happiest person ever. I got like hair that if you see me in the sun, it's gonna fade into my skin tone, basically. But the contrast right now is really high because I have this huge ring light here, but it's somewhat light. It looks dark here. I'm a brunette in denial, basically. But I got medium contrast, so if I put really dark makeup on my eyes, it just looks always a little bit off. And if I put medium dark on it, it looks like it's supposed to. I still got a dark look without having to use like black products. Okay. I got this lippy. As I saw, like most of the lip products I saw are lip tints, which is nice because I love lip tints. And this is more of a, I don't know if I can show you. Do I put it on my lips there? Maybe. This is more of a purplish, but it's not too visible. It's just a gloss, but because of the just slight purple, it just takes my natural reddish pinkish lips just a little bit down, which I prefer. Then, oh, this is for the nails. This is actually like a semi-transparent jelly nail UV, and I do my nails. They look a lot prettier in real life, but I do like jelly nails with UV at home. And I wanted to try this one. This is more of like a bloodish red, so I'm gonna do it for Christmas probably. Let's see if I can open the last few lip products without having to get up to get scissors because they are packaged like crazy. What the fuck? I think I'm gonna just... Oh, I have to get scissors. I'm gonna be back. I forgot that this is a lip plumper. I don't know. I got it out. So this is another little like juicy. I would just put it on top. I don't know. It's a bit darker. Oh, I like this one. I like that it's a little bit darker. I have to see it in real light because this is just so bright. Better. Then I got one of the viral like Romand lip tints. I am not looking forward to it being like, oh no, it's okay. It's quite red, but I like that a lot of the things you get, it looks really red here, but to me it looks a bit more muted, and a lot of the colors in Japan are a bit more on the muted side. I'm not sure if that's because also a lot of the girlies there are a bit more like olive toned and not too much on a brighter side. But I got this one online on YesStyle as the blackberry, so a blackberry tint lip gloss, and cannot wait when it's here, because I'm still looking. It's my mission in life to get the best grayish black lipstick that does not make me look weird, because a lot of them I think are too, I don't like them to be too opaque. I just want a lip gloss or a lip tint that makes them just ever so slightly grayish. Just make me look a little bit dead. Not like a full black lip. That's not, I don't have like huge juicy lips that looks good. So I always, again, medium contrast. I'm not a beauty influencer, but I like beauty, as you can see. I like a medium contrast. Also when I want to have a black lip. Last thing of the like the colored products is this one, and it's a blush, but it's like cute. It's like, why would just, a lot of the things are not too pigmented, but I really like that. Oh, that's so pretty. I usually have powder blush, but I think I might go over to more of like juicy blush, so it makes your skin, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at that. I'm like a beauty influencer. I'm sorry, I hate that. I was just like, it looks so good. I'm so happy. Yeah. And I got one of these. I don't even use foundation. Actually, I don't know why I took it. I'm usually just like a concealer and that's it. The rest is my SPF. I'm light enough so I can pull that one off. But my sponge is always like, when I put on my, like under my eye, I feel like my sponge is swallowing a lot of the stuff. So I got one of these, and they are not supposed to swallow the product, but just to like tap it. And they are two, and they are the same. So two of these. And that was the last thing. Oh no, I forgot the most important. This is by far one of my favorite things I got from this whole trip, and it's also the most expensive one I got. It's so gorgeous. It looks like a little like pleated skirt, but you put it around you like that, and believe it or not, it's a bag. I can put my lippies in here, and I will always have them. It's not good, I feel like, with anything under it, but tell me that's not the coolest thing. And I can decide how much I want it to be ruffled, and I will go to Kyoto just to get a second one, because I want one that's fully black. But I like the contrast, that if I have a full black outfit, you can put this on top. I kind of look like a partisan or something. Like I want to go to war, but in the most fanciest way. And if that does not describe me, I don't know what does. So that's it. That's everything I got from Japan, and it took me a while to show you everything. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you had fun watching me being a goddamn consumer of a lot of stuff. Late stage capitalism really got me this time. We said next time when we go to Japan, we don't want to buy that much stuff, but for now it made me so happy to be this broke. Really, I'm really happy. I'm also sad to not be there anymore, and I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to getting there a second time. And when I do, you will get another haul. And I hope you had fun. See you next time. Bye bye. I forgot another thing, which is also one of the more important things. I'm sorry, it was just so much I forgot. And my boyfriend already, or my fiance already hung it up. It's a little like wind chime, and it's so pretty. And we were looking all the time for the right one, and I think we definitely found the right one. Right now, when we open the door, there's not a lot of wind going, so I haven't heard it. Maybe I can. Oh. I cannot wait to have a little like wind going and hear it.